That is
What?
way too many bats for those defenses. He has to freeze. Otherwise, it's not going to... Now freeze.
Oh, he does?
Exactly.
Oh!
That is the timing. And with that, the tunnel's going down.
Where do we currently stand? So we had 15 to 11 right there for RH. So they've got a 4-star lead. Oh.
An agent is running
Yo,
his own base.
He's running his own base. Okay.
Let's go. Until 2-star. That's nice. I mean, I was
There it
waiting
is.
for that. So I cannot wait to see how this is going to defend. And Fluxy's in with some super boulder action.
Now, this is the first that we haven't seen in too long. A defender using their own base build to help defend. So it's all Agent here. So Agent has no one to blame but himself if it gets tripled.
Yeah, that's always the worst, because it's always easier to blame than the others. Like, oh, come on, why didn't you build this base better for me or something like that? But let's take a look again at those pads, because Fluxy is actually using the Phoenix on the Warden, which I'm quite surprised about, because you're putting the Phoenix on pads, on heroes, which are kind of supposed to go down, right? Otherwise, you don't get any value. So, well, let's see if that's going to... Oh no, I don't like the jump. Those tests are great to lure those boulders away, but the boulders are coming back. But there's just so much damage in the core. There
is a lot of damage as a Warden ability. Protects these balloons. That poison spell from the spell tower is doing a lot of work as he's trying to overwhelm this core. They're getting frozen up here. Are they going to get frozen again? Oh my... What? Look at this. The ice golems on defense are doing a Wait! The super bowlers jumped the wall to the left side. Wait, he's not going for the town hall. Oh no, Fluxy. Oh no, Queen.
I mean, this attack is making me even more wonder why the heck did they use anti-3 in the first match. Anti-3 and Channel 15, I don't like them at all. Like, anti-2 are just so much better, I feel like, on Channel 15. So maybe with those anti-2 now, they can bring this back, because if they fail, it's typically a really low percentage. The Queen down, all of those Super Bowlers down, the Royal Champ struggling versus the defending King. 3 stars are out of reach, I think.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Not going to get... And this is going to be a very low percentage. So, Agent, I guess, you know what? We got to call up Agent to, hey, Agent, we need to use all your bases for this war here, because your bases are strong here. The anti-2-star really stopping Fluxy here in his tracks. Well, there it is. 79% there.
I mean, it's somewhat of an anti-2-star base, right? It's like one of those box bases, which we have... seen a lot on Tunnel 14, defending really successfully. So this now is going to be one of those bases, and I want to see how this is going to defend versus this, again, Super Boulder approach from Yoyo. He had a 99 the first match, but can he turn this now into a 3-star and 100% for Blueprint to catch up and have the chance of maybe a comeback?
Yeah, they need the comeback indeed, as the Tesla farm looks like it pops up near this Eagle artillery. Some sneaky goblins to help force that funnel, because it looks like Yoyo wants to send a Super Bowler smash through this bottom side into the Eagle, and then eventually making his way towards that town hall. We do have a defending spell tower, not only in the core, but also near the town hall. So the double poison spells being used on defense is looking like it's a pretty common theme here with the pro players.
That's right. At the same time, though, I'm scared, because he already used, again, 1 minute of his attack for those for this Warden Walk. And we have seen he time fell his first attack. So, I mean, this is going to be tricky. At the same time, he has the 3-step monolith, but those Super Bowlers are already really low, and they're about to run into this poison tower.
Yeah, they're going to make their way in with that rage. Healers need to transfer out. There's the Ice Golem. Poison spell goes off on defense, and he uses his own poison spell onto the Super Minion and near this Hound as he's continuing his way through, as the King's ability goes off with that Flame Flinger, now doing some damage to that enemy Queen as he wants to make his way all the way to the Town Hall with the Warden Eternal Tome going off.
Oh, no. I think he lost already so many healers in the first play versus Giant Bombs. And now this jump opened everything, which means those healers got wrecked by the double multi-inferno tower setup. I love this base. The Town Hall should go down, and with that, maybe it's still possible to get the 3 stars, because there's not much standing.
The RC has Diggy, but the Diggy needs to reset the single target. He does decide to freeze, but the RC goes down. And we still have Queen ability, which is going to be clutch, but that single is standing there as Diggy... Okay, Diggy goes down, forces Queen ability, but she's going down here to the defending King. And all these skeletons that pop up with the Witch. Wait, did that witch spawn some skellies to distract and protect the queen? No! The queen goes down.
Now we have the king with the Frosty trying their best with the Yeti on the other side, but I don't think versus those defense it's going to be a 3-star. That's going to be another defense for RH base beating Ryuda with his box-style base for Town of 15. It's a high percentage, but it's a defense nonetheless overall, and Yoyo is falling short.
Very nice try to Yoyo, but Ryuda coming in with a strong defense.
It's going to be already enough to just get 2 stars safely, and then have like 1 or 2 maybe star players in your team who actually have those possibilities of going for 3 stars. But is Boom one of those star players to get this 3rd star? Because I think he just misdropped the lightning, didn't he?
I think so. Oh, you're seeing Boom's cams like that. The reason why it's like that is because it looks like the connection with him and me is low, so well, Boom is going to be very tiny on the screen, unfortunately. But we got the Electro Titans as well in another attack here.
That's right. We have the Titans again. Another rage is used. The Titans themselves don't need that many rages or spells in general. But I think he did a nice funnel in the first place. And now we have the first Titan getting placed. Just a couple of Coco Loons in. But it's one of those ring bases, so he needs to get towards the core. He needs to create this cut to force his queen into the core. Without a jump, just means that he needs to take this small opening around the multi-inferno tower to get access towards the town hall.
Yeah, with that queen making her way into the scatter shot with the headhunter. Oh, that queen's ability was forced, unfortunately. And we have the Electro Titans trying to make their way through, but no warden to help assist as we got the king to the bottom side. He's trying to loop his way all the way back towards that core, but we're seeing those anti-2-star designs now coming in for Blueprint.
That's right. The core town hall is really annoying, and especially those Titans are so good versus the Lava Hound. At the same time, though, if those Titans are not going for the Hound, it's still annoying. It's really annoying. Wait a second. Is this tunnel going down? Because we said we see those 1-stars sometimes. And finally, we have those anti-2-star bases. The question now is, can he get the 2nd star? The Monolith is locking onto Lassie. He can freeze it. Oh, he can freeze it one more time.
He does. Oof. She took a lot of damage, but she's going to secure the town hall.
Oof.
Oh, that was close. Boom getting that one. And he does secure the 2-star, like you mentioned. But that's going to be only low percent 2-star. But nonetheless, still keep them close, even though they do have a big lead from war number 1.
And there we go. Another attack is in Nibrax. It's trying to take revenge versus Boom. And Boom representing with his base, the base of ESK. So it's going to be another smash. Not a super, not an Electro Titan smash, but this time around again, wait a second. Why is it super bowlers and regular bowlers? I am confused.
Well, I've been using some regular bowlers in my attacks, and I'm not gonna lie, they are a lot of fun to use. They, because there's so many of them, they can just like distract any single target, like especially like monoliths. Like it just locks onto one. Like when it locks on a super bowler, that could do so much work. But we're seeing these Yetis now clearing this section here with the Warden. Hey, Warden, no, Warden, stay with this queen here. Warden doesn't know what he wants to do.
Yeah, the Warden kind of in between. But that's why you never place the Warden before you play the Yeti Blimp, because the Warden always transitions off. Getting lucky that the Warden is coming back, which means the Queen's staying safe. But we have the Healer Classic. The Warden full HP, the Queen right next to it. The Healer's not switching. I just hate it so much. I hate it so much. I hope so bad that at some point this is not a case, not a thing anymore. But we have now the Coconuts coming in as well.
Yeah, we're seeing, so you asked why we had the regular bowlers? Well, because they were actually used to help funneling on the far left side, as the super bowlers are responsible for making their way into the core of the space, as a triple ice golem CC comes out to defend, to really try to stop this smash with the poison spell towers going off, and that warden ability already being activated is going to be a huge problem, so he's going to push his way into this town hall poison.
That's right. Trying to push in there. Now even the tornado trap rotated into the town hall explosion, into the town hall poison. But those raged healers are keeping those super bowlers alive. They're so tanky. So
Wow.
far, it's not that big of a problem. Freeze to the back end, so the scatter is not doing that much damage, but the monolith
Oh,
has
the
to go
monolith.
down. The royal champion
She gets it
coming
one shot.
over, and
Okay.
there we go. At the back end, there's still the defending queen.
There's a lot left on this back end here. We got the witches to the bottom side. The RC with her ability is going to get through this multi. The queen looks like she's going down. That air expo. Oh, the queen. You got to lock onto it. At least do a shot. No, it doesn't get a shot off as the RC is going to get locked down by this air expo and get taken down unless the Diggy stuns it. But a ground skeleton as well pops.
Oh no. I'm not sure 100%, but I feel like the queen did not bonus damage in her ability in that attack. So that was kind of strange because the queen just shot like once or twice at the defending queen, and there was literally no damage. That could have been a big game changer.
Yeah.
But either way, it's going to be the defense now for RH base building, and this means Nibrox. Again, high percentage, but again, not a 3-star. So this second match now is way more of what we have expected for Town Hall 15, to be honest. With players struggling, bases being strong, and so far, Blueprint having really solid percentage on defense. Rakiras is in, and we have another ring base with those double poison towers. This is going to be the meta. This is going to be what we're going to see as soon as everyone is being at the stage where they can have unlocked the poison spell towers. This is going to be what is going to be normal, I think, in Legends, in Clan Wars, everywhere. We're going to see those ring type bases with the double poison tower, which are going to make it really hard to attack them.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very common now, like you said. So you got to get used to it. You're going to have to build these and attack these non-stop, because you're going to see them everywhere, not only in wars and friendly wars and CWLs, because that's just leads to a bunch of 1-stars in the attacks of Town Hall 15, as we have the healers coming down onto the queen as well. Ice Golem moving his way in, the king and the siege breakers with some witches to the bottom side to really try to set up a funnel to path his way straight towards the core.
That's right. Another thing which we have to mention as well, I feel like, is that a lot of those pros kind of have to relearn some of the strategies, because Rakiras was known as one of the best Lalo attackers in the world. With Lalo not being that crazy anymore versus those ring bases nowadays, those players have to kind of switch their strategies, which I like a lot as well, that those meta troops have not gotten a new level on Town Hall 15, so we're seeing some variety finally. And with that, Town Hall going down, Warden Village going off, this is looking quite good.
That was a nice wooden building right as that Town Hall exploded to protect the queen. A P.E.K.K.A. and some super bowlers on the backside as the monolith looks like it's getting frozen as the Phoenix is activated from that king who died off, which is pulling a few traps as well, trying to protect these healers as his queen is going down, going to force her ability on the far outside of the space. But that monolith, nothing is going for it. So he's already deployed his RC to the left side, so this RC is getting taken out.
Oh no, the monolith out of range, being the difference maker here. Queen, no ability left, and we have the monolith now picking on those healers. Diggy transferred off to the queen, a queen going down. This means it's going to be another defense. It looked so good in the core, but then the monolith staying up ruined everything.
Oh, that monolith, just picking everything off. A Tesla farm to the top side of the base next to that Eagle Artillery. 40 seconds left. You want to try to get every percentage point that matters, every little building, but he's not going to be able to get any more as the Yeti Mites do just die out there, and it's only the 88%.
Kronos actually running a Rage Tower. That's interesting.
Yeah, we have Kronos, but Kronos, the base he's running is from Stefan, who's deciding to use that Rage spell tower on defense next to a Poison spell tower. Oh, let's see how that combination is going to work together.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised. Maybe, I'm not sure if that Rage Tower is intended, but I mean, we will see how it works in just a second. For now, he's just sniping that town with Sneaky Goblins. Really nicely seeing that it's not as protected as it looks like. Yes, there's the monolith in front of it, but at the same time, though, there's not too many storages, and those are the important feature if you want to take the town down with Sneaky Goblins.
For sure, as we have the heroes, the log launcher, everything kind of smashing his way to the far side of this base in the log launcher. Look at these skeletons. Oh my goodness. They are getting flung from the logs as the Warden ability is going off to help protect as much as possible, as he still has his King ability to utilize.
Yeah, he has a lot of value. The Rage did not do too much, and that's why the Rage Tower was not used in the first match too often.
Yeah.
The Rage Tower just feels like a, not that strong version of the other two. But we see now the King going through the top side, because remember, he has still 7 bats to deploy.
Wow.
And the Dragon Riders were just deployed just yet to get that splash damage out of the way.
He still has 10, not only 7 bats, but a bunch of balloons to use on the outside. Wizard Towers. Look at the splash. Stefan wanting to put Wizard Towers on the far edges of this base as they go down, as now the bats can just move their way through with 2 extra freezes, but this Wizard Tower to the bottom side is going to be a problem, so he decides to invest the balloon and the baby dragon there.
That's right, and the Wizard Tower going down. Yeah, that is
What?
way too many bats for those defense to handle. What a beautiful attack this was from Agent. Not only an incredible defense, but as well the first 3-star of this match in the second face off of those two teams, and that was incredible. Really nicely done, finding the weakness with sneaky goblins, being able to take down the town hall. That was great.
That was brilliant.
Wait, no, what? I feel like those bases, when I look at them, I was like, come on, just play the Super Archer Blimp. They look so good for that. But they just don't play it. They're using the Lightnings, and they're using Lalo.
Ooh, wanting to take out that core with the lightning spells does that a little bit here, but the Town Hall is in the core, meaning we have a single target inferno to the bottom side of this base, as the skeletons are helped to use on the far right side near the scatter shot. The King's going to make his way in towards there with the Queen behind. We have not used this Warden, but we are seeing a Lalo attack, and he's even mixing in a Wall Wrecker.
Okay, the Wall Wrecker is supposed to go all the way towards the core, take down this town hall, while the King is trying to take down those, those skeletons, everything. This question now is, how does the interaction work with Invisibility Tower? If there's sneaky goblins in there, he needs to make sure that he's turning the tower invisible. He's freezing the tower. So he wants to do that. As soon as the sneaky goblins are coming off, he has to freeze. Otherwise, it's not going to... Now freeze.
Oh, he does?
Exactly.
Oh!
That is the timing. And with that, the tower's going down without that Invisibility Tower getting triggered.
Very nice, like you said, because it wasn't taking damage from the regular goblins as they were dying right off the bat. Wait, the Warden, come on. Oh, he's sending the Warden a little bit more to the left side as those balloons are pathing their way straight in towards the Eagle Artillery. As he has Headhunters can send into the Raw Champion with the invisibility spell can go off, but it's not going to be onto that multi, so the balloons will path their way into there.
That's right. We have... I mean, that this Hound is getting protected by the Warden ability is so clutch, because it got so far, triggering now the traps at the bottom side, even some red mines around the bottom side, so that's nice. Invisibility Tower going off now, but it's not protecting anything anymore.
Wait, remember, the Invisibility Spell Tower also makes your own troops invisible. Like, it kind of almost can assist you in a sense by making it so that the defenses don't even lock onto whatever you have moving through, as he has a visibility spell as well to use on his own with that Diggy, which can help stun things. You got to make sure you use that Raw Champion. Come on, the invisibility spell. He's waiting. There it is, onto the cannon. And he's got it. Kronos. Wow. Brilliant. This was a great attack. And this gives RH base building a 3-star here in match number 2. What a great attack.
And we see the next base, and it seems like a lot of those base builders like the Invisibility Tower on those ring bases. So I want to see how that's going to work with Musk now running the Queen Charge Lalo. Let's go, baby, with the Ice Sound.
Queen Charge Lalo. This, scary. It's definitely scary, because if you charge your Queen anywhere near a monolith, that Queen can go down fast as she's charging her way into this Tesla farm. But we also have a Log Launcher and King down here to help clear it, so that Queen can continue her path in. I was going to say no jump spell. I see it. It's on the far right side. So that jump could get technically the Queen in, but that's the nice thing about a Log Launcher is the logs can activate this invisibility spell tower very early in an attack.
That's right, and take a look at those logs. They're dealing a ton of damage. Now we have those rocket loons taking it out. The same as the spell tower. That was genius. Now the jump to get towards the core. We already had a lot of investments, right? So you have to consider that. Black Mines get triggered as well. That's beautiful. The Town Hall should go down. Nice invisibility. So he does not have to face the Clankers before the Town Hall going down.
That was brilliant there. As now the Queen secures the Town Hall so she can stay alive, moving her way more to the left side, and then the Lalo with a Raw Champion could potentially come on the right side where this Queen is not going. But we will have that Poison Spell Tower going off, being flung at this Queen soon as she approaches, but he decides to send in the RC to the left side, which she can help grab this air defense to keep this Queen clearing the core of this base.
That's right, but the Poison Tower is going to slow things down in just a little bit. There's the poison getting thrown. The healers are going to get dragged into the poison just a bit. So if there are any red mines in the core, he might have a problem with those healers.
You know, he missed the Ice Hound on that Warden Internal Tome. If he popped that Warden Billy like a half of a fraction sooner, that Ice Hound could have been protected, maybe moving its way all the way to the backside. But this is still looking good as he rages, and he crushes through that defending World Champion.
Those Rage Headhunters make quick work of that defending Royal Champion. And with that Queen and the Royal Champion engaging versus the back end, this just looks so good. The Diggy has transferred off to the Queen. And the Queen now can finish things up. What a beautiful attack this was. That was impressive to watch from Musk. And this means another 3-star on the board for Blueprint. That base just got completely obliterated.
What a brilliant attack. Mask showing that Queen Charge Lalo can still crush bases. But not only just the Queen Charge, but using the Log Launcher as well to activate that early invisibility spell tower on defense.
We have the Poison Towers in the core, flanking the Town Hall, making sure that any blimps are not that nice to land next to the Town Hall. We have the Queen Charge Lalo as we were expecting or speculating about, but he's bringing one Electro Titan as well to the mix, which is a heavy investment. I mean, that's 32 housing space, so surprised that he's bringing that.
We have that Queen continuing her charge in, and the nice thing about taking an Electro Titan is that you don't have to worry about a Tesla farm and a bunch of Skelly. So if you send it in with your King, that would be insane value to keep that King alive. That's what he's probably predicting, is sending this King in towards a Tesla farm with skeletons, as the Rocket Loons help remove the air defense, and the Blimp is coming right over this Queen.
That's right. We have, I mean, both Poison Towers now got triggers. We have the heroes.
Ooh.
That's a heavy dive. I mean,
yeah, it is. He's investing
it. Really ambitious. Going for that Town Hall now. He's trying to take down the Town Hall with those heroes.
Wow.
But the question now, Carbon, is do those heroes go there? Because there is no buildings. There is no buildings luring the troops into the core.
Oh no. This Exorcist. Oh, wait. He's coming back. They went to the mall. Yes! They went in. They did indeed.
And they're them to the flank. That's perfect.
Wow, look at that. But there's a tornado trap, so he decides to invest the Rage and Freeze, and he has to freeze the Monolith because it locked onto his King.
Oh no, the healers. No, healers. No. Come back.
Oh no. Oh, wait. Now the Warden. The Queen still has her ability. He still has a Freeze. 3 more balloons to utilize. That Freeze is potentially... Wait, that Warden, come on. Take out the multi-target Inferno. Warden! No! Warden does not take out the multi there, as the Queen's ability is forced, and he does decide to freeze up the Teslas and the Monolith now.
Oh, no. That was too heavy of an investment for those heroes for this dive, and he just did not get enough. Or can this Queen up? Maybe if the archers tank... Unicorn is not alive, okay? So with the Unicorn, maybe that would be a dream.
The archers...
yeah.
Oh, nice try, Exorcist there, but falling short. And General X's base does hold right there. You try to get those heroes all the way into the core with his Warden, that King, and with the Electro Titan, but unfortunately not able to take that core down and that backside. But look at that. Exorcist is celebrating. I remember the OP celebrations in Worlds. That was one of the most fun things, to see those players in person and see them reacting on a stage. It was great.
We have a Queen Charge Lalo versus
Ooh.
this base of knowledge with, again, it's a box base style base
Yeah.
with 2 poison towers.
Ooh, with that the Queen Charge, Lalo, they're starting off with that blimp to land in towards the Archer Tower to eventually grab the Ground Expo, the Wizard Tower, and we've got, okay, so we have Sneaky Goblins to the left side, and then charging this Queen from the left towards the right and eventually make his way into the Town Hall. But we do have a, oh, looks like we may have some Tesla farm to the bottom side down here.
Okay, I mean, the Clan Castle's getting taken care of nicely. The Queen is going for this bottom side, but still, she has a lot of options to go for, depending on where he's going to send the King. Maybe the King from the bottom side to force this Queen into the scatter compartment. That might be a valid option. But first, we have to wait if this Queen is going the way as he is hoping for.
Yeah.
Because so far, I think the Queen is going perfectly the path towards that scatter with the King
Oh, he pulls
forcing
the
her
tornado.
inside.
That tornado
Wow, that
trap.
was awesome.
Yeah,
and the poison tower got triggered.
Oh, look at that. That balloon was so clutch. I guess, should we call it not only just a Coco Loon? It could be a Coco Poison Loon or something, you know? We need a new term to try to pull new, like, poison spell towers, to pull tornado traps. That was a fantastic. As the wall break just barely clips the wall to open it to let the Queen step in there potentially.
That looks really good. The King pushing his Queen. Oh, wait. Is this
Okay.
invisibility spell running out? I'm not sure.
Oh, that
There's the
monolith.
rage. Monolith.
Frozen.
Oh no.
Oh,
Queen,
oh.
Another invisibility. There's a lot of spells invested. But
It
so
was
far the
indeed.
Queen's staying alive. And oh my goodness, this Queen charge is looking incredible.
That Queen Charge staying alive through the monolith, as now the Warden can help use their ability through the top side because the Eagle Artillery has locked on. But this Queen's ability is going to get forced. Is he going to rage the Queen up with the healers? No, he's not doing it just yet, as the Warden and RC are now moving together to the top side.
Ooh, those runes are coming in. The Queen staying barely alive. It's like 0 hit points.
Wow.
This rage keeping her alive for a little bit longer, while the Royal Champion with Diggy is facing up versus the Royal Champ on defense.
Yeah.
Who's going to win that face-off? But Carbon, time is ticking so
It is.
quickly.
30 seconds here. Those balloons trying to make their way up and around. We got minions behind. One more loon left. Only 25 seconds, but the scatter shot is staying up to the top side. The Queen was go for the storage, not the air defense first, Queen. Why are you going not for the air defense? Oh, no. You got your healers to get targeted. Oh.
That Warden with
10
Diggy
seconds.
keeps stunning everything, but
It
8
is.
seconds feels like it's impossible.
Wow.
Was such a good attack. But
Yes.
the base is going to defend. It's close, but the base is defending for knowledge and recurrence and for RH base bidding. This means the second match is going to be 12-11, which
It
is more
is.
like what we were expected from like a scoreline.
Yeah, so we saw 12-11 for Blueprint, but if we go to the previous matches, so let's go ahead and bring that up. So Warlog, Friendly War, you can see 15-11 for RH right under that, which means that RH base building is going to be taking this one. They're going to be victorious. Congratulations as they win first place, or which is going to take home $10,000 for RH base building, and then $5,000 for Blueprint for a second. So incredible stuff. This war was the war of defenses. The last one we saw was a bunch of triples there, but it was still amazing to see it.